Weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
That is right. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment, but these are our 12-hour radar estimated kind of snowfall accumulations since snow began falling late last night through early this morning and then continued even up to this hour really, but the heaviest snow has long since passed. We're looking at about less than an inch where we find that light blue, so maybe a dusting where we don't actually see any shading. And then once we get to this kind of secondary dark blue here, that's about 1 to 3 inches estimated, with pockets of maybe 3 to 4 across parts of Dane County, southern parts of Columbia County, and then back towards Milwaukee and Green Bay. We got into those 30s today, mid 30s, almost near 40 once again in Milwaukee. 33 was our high temperature in Lone Rock, 34 Janesville, as well as in Madison. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Winds are going to remain light and on the northwest. Again, another mild night out there. We should be in those low teens. We're going to be about 10 to almost 15 degrees above that as we settle into those low to upper 20s, even maybe squeezing out a few low 30s. We're getting ready for our next big system. That's one that Grace just mentioned. That's one that we've been talking to you about, getting you prepared for in the days leading up to really Monday night, early Tuesday through Wednesday. So in the meantime, we are going to remain quiet, maybe squeezing out a few flurries tomorrow, but for the most part, I think we're going to stay mostly cloudy. We quiet down as we go overnight, and then clouds start to refill back in going into your Monday. Monday, for the most part, is going to stay dry, and then we start to move in that snow as we go Monday night into Tuesday. Here's a look at the latest pass from the models that go out far enough to pick up this system. So that would just be 3 right now. The North American model in the green, the European model in the dark blue, and the GFS there in the light blue. GFS and the European are kind of neck and neck. They're very similar, and they take that center through northwestern Indiana, whereas the North American model, even with its subtle shift back to the west, has it well far north than the other 2 models. So that is right now our outlier, but all of them have been making little tiny shifts back towards the northwest or the west, and that's going to potentially bring us a better chance for more snow as we go into kind of the heart of this event starting Monday night through Wednesday early morning. So we're really looking at the biggest impact time, I would say Tuesday, especially into the second half of the day. We're going to watch as almost a secondary low moves its way through parts of northwestern Indiana as well as northeastern Illinois. Strong winds, low to moderate snow accumulations for folks farther north and west, possibly more significant accumulation for folks farther south and east. Whiteout conditions are to be expected, at least with the latest data, as well as hazardous travel if you want to brace the roads, which I don't really recommend. You can see that we've added that extreme pink there across parts of Missouri, through parts of central Illinois, and then into Michigan. That's where some of our models really want to bring some of those totals upwards of a foot. We haven't seen those totals into parts of southern Wisconsin, but we put more of southern Wisconsin into that yellow, so that's going to be moderate, and we move northwards that higher, that dark red into southeastern parts of Wisconsin as well. And that could change. We could even continue to add more into the moderate or even high chance for this next winter storm. So stay with 27 News. We'll keep you guys updated because the models are continuing to shift back west. If we wanted this thing to ease up on us, we'd want it to actually push farther south and east, and that's not what we're seeing. So light snow tomorrow and Monday beginning in the late evening, and then that snow really ramps up as we go into the second half of Tuesday, but throughout the day, it's going to be windy. It is going to be a not really great day to be out on the roads. And then as we look ahead into Wednesday, that snow will start to wrap on up. Thursday, we see another little blip move on through, and then you're noticing that our highs go from the 20s to the teens. Following these 2 systems, we cool on down, heading into those teens for high temperatures to end next week, going into next weekend.
So you said this was like our first measurable snow of
Today's,
2024. Yes, today was. It's crazy because driving into work, there's people walking and running. I saw someone wearing flip-flops.
Was it like, me? You can tell them. It was me. I wore shorts. I wore shorts today.
Yeah, Blaze actually, he was wearing shorts.
Don't follow my lead. Dress accordingly, especially next week. It's going to get cold, and even next weekend, some little weather tea here.
Get your boots on, all of the layers.
Big system.